How we doing? It's Mailman Nick. Follow me on Instagram at Nick Venti. If you enjoy this content, please give me a thumbs up. Don't treat me like a 204B over here. And obviously, these are my own thoughts and opinions. I will not speak on behalf of the Postal Service. So I want to make a quick video and an update talking about calling out and stuff like that, because I get questions a lot about, how do I call off, or how many absences until I get in trouble and things like that. In my office, my postmaster said 3 call outs in 3 months. That's the threshold to, getting in trouble. But, nothing really comes of it. There's people who don't show up for a long time and they don't get in trouble. If you call off more than 3 days in a row, if you call off 3 or more days in a row, you need documentation. If you use emergency annual leave, you have to provide documentation. This is all stuff that, I didn't know. When I was, now I've been through all that stuff, so that's how I know. When you call off, you don't even use a hotline no more. You use the app. It's under the apps. It's ELRA, and you use what type of leave, because things happen. Like this earlier, my brother got in a bad car accident. His car is probably totaled. The guy tried to pin it on my brother, but my brother was in his lane, and this guy made such a wide turn and sideswiped my brother. And things like that happen. He's all right. He says neck is a little sore, but things like that happen. He texted my supervisor a picture of the car and things like that. So, the more proof you have of something, the better. If for some reason you do get in trouble for, the call off or an unexcused absence or whatever, the more proof you have, the easier your union rep can defend you. But if you need to call off, use the ELRA. If you know sooner you're going to need to call off as soon as possible, because if you wait till last minute, that's when supervisors are, scrambling to find a body to cover, find bodies to cover routes and things like that. Things happen. That's why I said my brother was on his way to work and got sideswiped. That's that's life. That's something that happens. Unfortunate part of life, but that's what happens. So if you need to call off, call off. This week I've been off all week. It's already Friday. It went by so quickly. I love having this time off. Love it. Not having to worry about setting alarm. I'm on my way to do my cheat meal. I'm eating good every single day. When I get back to work, I'm gonna get back to eating right. But I'm on my way to Beggars right now, 127th and Western. That's the original, right outside the city, Blue Island. The original. I've never been to the original. I've been to the one out here by me, but the one I want to go to the original. But I love having this time off. When you're a CCA, you don't really get much time off. You could use your annual leave and request it and all that, but once you're a regular, how we do it is we have our vacation picks. We do it at the beginning of the year, and I did it where I did 2, and then I banked the last 40. When you're a regular, you get 3 weeks vacation. PTF, I think, is 2. I wasn't a PTF long enough to remember. As a regular, I know I got 3 weeks. That's nice. And then plus paid holidays off. Once you make regular, life is sweet. You can control your destiny. When you're a regular, this is why CCAs, they don't last, because they don't see the finish line. When you're a regular, you get all these benefits. You pay into your TSP and all that. We are behind, yes, we are behind on pay. because our contract took forever to negotiate, historic BS. But I know it's gonna go up, and you know, if you make it to the top pay, you're gonna be, you know, you're gonna be sitting pretty. You know, without a college degree, you're sitting pretty. But at the bottom, you're like, screw this, because you don't see the end goal. So, you know, if you need time, bank your annual. Once you turn PTF after 2 years, bank your sick leave, and you know, use it. It's there for a reason. It's there for a reason. We don't get that sick leave just for, you know, shits and giggles. We get that sick leave to use it. If we get sick, I've used it when I was really sick. I had an emergency dental issue. I had to use it, and you know, that type of stuff. Like I said earlier in the video, life happens. Don't be afraid to use your sick leave. Don't be afraid to use your annual. If you know you're gonna be calling off, please do it before, you know, like 20 minutes before start time, because then they tell carriers, oh, you're gonna have an 8-hour day, and then someone doesn't show up, and then, or someone calls off at the very last minute, or, you know, doesn't show up to work, and then, you know, they're fumbling, and now we got a 2-hour piece or whatever it is. You know, don't be afraid to use your sick and annual leave. If you need to call off, ELRA on light blue, and yeah, let's grind and make this money. My check is going to be terrible because I only work 40 hours, obviously, with the annual leave. Only work 40 hours, but I'll take it, then get back to grinding on. I'm off. I get an extended vacation because of MLK Day. Rest in peace, Martin Luther King. I get an extra day off on my vacation because of that holiday. So I'll be back grinding, making this money on Tuesday. But I'm enjoying this vacation. I'm enjoying it. So thank you guys all for tuning in. Very eerily warm today for winter. For January, it's 40 degrees. It's very warm. I'm in a t-shirt. So thank you guys all for tuning in. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys soon.